Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my first impression of the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. Is what the packaging looks like. I shared a little bit more about the palette in the videos shadow for you guys to see what the pigment looks like. That's the shade called Fling, and I'm just got the shade called Trust Fund. The one that I have on my lid is called 24K, right there. This shade right here, that's the width, is called 24K. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says 18 eyeshadows in 4 ready to layer textures, 8 buttery mattes, 8 melted metals, 1 wet and dry jet black is the shade called Black Truffle. This shade right here is called Black Truffle. It says truffle shadow can be used wet for a sharp wing liner or dry for an intense smoky eye look. So the Moon Dust is the ultimate highlighting shade for the late inner corner and your cheekbones for extra glow. That's what's in the card, which explains how you might use the eyeshadow in the palette. But apart from that, in the same size, the same feel, but the design is absolutely different, so it's easier to tell which is which, you know. They're both nice anyway. Side by side, this is the rose gold and this is the desert dust palette right there. So I don't know if the camera is doing justice to both of them. They are both absolutely beautiful, very nice. They have different colors in them. I find it very hard to choose which one to pick from if you don't have any of the palette. You find it very difficult because they are both beautiful, both pigmented, different colors in them, and the colors and the pigmentation of the palettes are absolutely amazing. So it now depends on you what color you want, whether you want to go for these desert ducks, which has the purple tones, has more of purple, red and gold, and your matte shade as well. Also decide to go for the rose gold, which has more of red tones, gold, and the pigmentation of this palette, guys, is unbelievable. It's absolutely stunning, guys. Look at that. The camera is not just doing justice to these shades right there. It has a buttery feel to it, which I really like, and the pigmentation is just out of this world. One swatch, I actually swiped it once on my lids. I'm using the 24K gold right there on my lids. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can apply the pigments in this palette, rose gold palette, either with your hand or with brush, but either way you get the pigments that you're going for, because the metallic finish eyeshadows in this palette are absolutely spot on, like spot on, guys, spot on. I'm just tempted to swatch more for you guys, just for you to understand what I am saying. I hope I'm doing that correctly. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I don't have anything on the back of my hand, just one swatch, and look at that, guys. They are very pigmented. So I use it to highlight my face, in short, because I applied it on my cheekbones, my jaw, my, the bridge of my nose, everywhere I liked it. I'm just joking. So I use that shade Moon Dust ringing right here. I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, okay, so which one would you choose between the Desert Dusk and the Rose Gold palette? To be honest with you guys, it depends on what you really want. It depends on what you want to go for. It depends on what you like, because what I like might be different from what you like. But from my own point of view, if I'm new to Huda Beauty, I will be very confused between these two shades right in front of me. I will just go for the two palettes, really. That is me. Like, that is just me. I will just go for it. Very unique in their own different ways, so it's very hard to choose which one to go for if you're new to the brands. But I can assure you that whether you go for the rose gold palette or the Laser Dots palette, you get that pigment you want. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette right here. This is actually the PR package. That palette had this card inside it. This is the card that comes with the palette, and it shows the swatches of each shades in the palette and the names of each shade in the palette. Packaging has a rose gold finish, which is very nice. I'm just gonna open that up. It's so cute, so girly, so stylish, so springy, so flowery. The list is endless. I'm just joking, really, guys. It's absolutely stunning. Look at that, guys. Palettes side by side. They are the same size and the same, packaging, but different design and color. But in terms of size, in terms of quality and everything, they are both the same, and they look to swatch them for you guys to see. So these are the two palettes side by side. In case you don't have any of them and you're thinking of which one to get, then this is what both palettes looks like. I don't know if the camera is picking the color up, but this is the rose gold. This is the rose gold remastered palette, and this is the desert dusk palette. So those are the two palettes side by side. There's no similarity between both palettes, so you either get this or get both, because you get confused. You won't know which one to choose because they both look absolutely beautiful. If you guys have been following me for a while now, you know how much I love this Desert Dots palette. Like, it's my go-to. It's my number one palette, like number one palette. Even before I got to Huda Beauty PR, I've always loved this palette. Immediately it came out, I was the first one to get on Cut Beauty. I was dancing as on to when I heard it was on Cut Beauty. So I really like the Desert Dogs palette, and I'm quite excited to have the opportunity to be able to, try this one as a PR. So thank you so much at Huda Beauty. Thank you so much to all the Huda Beauty PR team. Thank you so much. I'm going to swatch that as all my days. I love this. I absolutely love this. Oh my days. Guys, look at that. I don't know if the camera is doing justice to this, guys. You need to touch this. You need to touch this, pigment to understand what I'm feeling. Oh my days, I'm just. Oh no. Let me just bring it closer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the pigment is absolutely amazing. Oh, it's so buttery, it's so creamy, and it applies smoothly on my skin. Oh my days, I don't have any primer or whatsoever on my hand, but look at how pigmented that is. Oh my days. I didn't actually expect anything less of Huda Beauty, because if you own the Desert Dogs palette, you understand what I'm saying in terms of the pigments of the palette. But this one I think is even more more pigmented and more opaque. Maybe it's just me. This is absolutely stunning. I love the formula of this palette. It's so creamy, so buttery, and it applies smoothly on my hand. Quite surprised. Look at that. From here to here, it's called, this red one right here is called Risk. The next one is called Doll Face. The next one is called Demure, Blessed, Moon Dust, and Bubbly right here. They are very pretty. I think she did an amazing job with this palette, because swatches are just too lovely to overlook, and I'm quite impressed with them. I'm just trying to swatch them for you guys. So wow, this color is very nice. I don't have anything like this in my collection. Look at that, guys. Look at that. From this black shade right here is called Black Truffle. The next one is called Suede. This one right here is called Cocoa. And this one right here is called Manita or something, yeah. And this one is called Enna. And the last but not the least color is called Sandalwood. So that's the last line in the palette. I'm quite impressed with this one. I really don't have the first edition because I was actually looking forward to the Desert Dogs palette, which I really liked. If you've been following me, you know that I use that a lot in my videos. So let's not just keep so let me just keep the rambling. I'm going to use the palette to create very simple eye makeup look. So I'm not quite sure of what I'm going for, but I think I really like this gold right here called 24K. So I'm going to try my best to, you know, do something very, very simple and very easy to recreate. So I'm going to start by taking this shade called Sandalwood. This shade right here. I'm going to use that as my transitional shade. It's a whoa. Guys, look at that. It is very, 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 very pigmented. If you like the Desert Dogs palette, I think you'd like this even more. So I'm applying the shade Sandalwood on my lid as my transitional shade. The shade I'm applying is a very light shade, so you might not be able to tell on camera because it's very, very close to my skin tone. Cocoa right there. I'm going to apply that on my crease as well. It's a nice dark brown shade, more darker than the one that I used earlier. I'm just going to apply that all over my lids. This one right here, I'm going to apply that, you know, just below my crease. This shade called Risk. I'm just trying as much as possible to use every shade in the palette, you know, just to have a feel of what they feel on my lids, just to have a feel of the pigments on my lids. So next I'm going to take a concealer. I'm going to use that to cut my crease. I want to pick this shade up called 24K. It's just one swipe, guys. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Very, very pigmented. Just one swipe. Wow, that's amazing. I really like the formula of the eyeshadow. Apply this black shade right here. It's called Black Truffle. I'm going to apply that in my outer V. I like my eyes and I applied my lashes off camera, so I'm going to move on with my face. I'm going to start by priming my face and my foundation. So for my face, I'm going to be priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer right here. Beauty Blender Sponge right here. For my face, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation right here. Using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm just going to lightly apply that in a V shape. I know it looks a little bit lighter for my skin tone, but it's not, probably because of the light, because that's what I use in all my videos. So I'm going to be using the Sasha Buttercup right here. I'm going to use that to set the highlighted areas. Contour kit right here. I'm going to use that to contour my face. I'm going to take the matte blush. I'm going to apply that on my cheeks. Huda Beauty Lip Contour right here. I'm going to use that to line my lips. So I'm going to go over that with the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick right here in the shade Spice Girls. I'm going to line my waterline using the Pixie Beauty liner right here.